okay there. Wheels has no wheels at the moment. He's just running on foot, and I don't know where he's going.
Hey guys, there's a train here. I'll test and see. I just caught one earlier. Okay, you're good. Alright. Should I do a drug test too? Okay, let's do it. Should I do a COVID test? Oops, sorry. Okay, never mind.
Man, chainsaw? Cut down the tree for it? Are you just hanging in a tree?
Literally, I'm hanging in a tree. I might not be able to get to him. I'll get her top one.
Take what you got. Sure.
Oh, nice.
I did take them both.
Put it in the bottom, yeah.
Just run right in the bottom.
Here without, yeah. What the heck, these people crossing the road? Look at them, they're jumping.
I had that.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, okay. He was about 20 minutes out when we started streaming.
Whoop.
It was probably
Oh, you didn't save it? Okay. Whoa! Oh, man. Oh. I'm a professional.
No. Excuse me, can you let me out?
Yeah, at the bus stop.
I just noticed my ticket ran out 2 days ago.
Oh, that dude's weekly ticket ran out 2 days ago. Don't let the dents fool you. Right.
I don't miss my connection.
That's actually a good motto for my company, Bo. Your Wheels Incorporated. Don't let the dents fool you. I like it. It's got a ring to it. And hello everyone, Wheels here. How's everybody doing today? Happy Saturday. I had to bring back the old intro video. Anyway, good to see everyone. We're back on Ore. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you for joining. Do me a favor on YouTube, hit that thumbs up button and the sub button if you haven't done so, and the follow button on Twitch if you're over on Twitch. Anyway, good to see you guys. Hope everybody's great. Happy Saturday. Back in the old mine shaft here, but I got some bigger equipment now, so we're going somewhere with this. All right, now I do need to make sure that my alerts are working here. All right, and looks like that's good to go, so we're all set there. Okay. Welcome aboard if you're watching on the YouTube vertical stream as well. Got that going. Hopefully that's functioning great and everything is fine. So anyway, we're back here making progress here on the old mine. And I did make enough money to buy the new dump truck. Here's my old one right here. And she's rusty. But that's the new one up there. Now, I don't know what that's actually done for us, because I haven't been in here to look at things, but I'm just finishing up with the last of the smelting that I had in there. Didn't have a lot going in there, but down here we should have a good bit of stuff. So 571. So we're just moving along here. dumping dirt and trying to get everything taken care of. We should have a good bit of diamond and ruby as well, 396. And we still got a lot to go on that. So I'm just going to keep throwing that in there, and we're just going to keep going with the rubies and stuff. You got a lot of rubies to go after there, so that's that. I am making stone blocks up there. I don't have a lot of gravel, but that's that. And then up here, I haven't been using this up here in the last little bit. So, I may have to tear this out and relocate it. Now that I've got a bigger dump truck, then I don't know if it's as useful as it once was. But all right, yeah, we had 1,000 there, and we still got 850 in the queue on that. So we're back up to 1 million, and once we sell this, then we're gonna be there's 40 grand right there, 256,000, and then we got some dirt to sell. I got so much ruby that I'm sifting that I might just, I don't know. I mean, we got 76,000 for that, and only 45 for 3 times as many. So I say we probably should do that like that. I'll tell you what, let me get rid of this ruby. I probably need another one of these wash plant for gems. And maybe I should take one of these out. But I don't know. I don't think I have enough room to put 2 of them here. Let's see. So let's see. Wash plant right there. Let's see if we have room. No. I mean, I could run it that way. Okay, let's do that. Let's put the rubies in, and we'll queue up. I mean, we're gonna get a lot of rubies right there, and that's gonna be great. So let's do that. Tell you what, because this has so much, I'm gonna take the diamond out. Okay, the silicon needs to be smelted. But let's put the diamond over here. And then we'll go after that too. All right, and then come up here. We'll go ahead and put the silicone in one of these. That's the reason why it's here. So if I have excess iron or ore of any kind, we can put it in there to make ingots manually. All right, so that 1.3 million, money's starting to come in pretty quickly. I do need to really ramp up my production of gravel as well. So because the money's coming in really well. All right, let's do a little bit more mining up here. And then I am going to look at doing some gravel. But you see my big truck, man. Now, the thing is that it's big, but I can fill it in 3 scoops. But we're talking about a lot of dirt there. And it looks like I missed a little bit because that's building up. I need to fix that. I need to kind of get focused on what I'm doing right here, but there's so many, little things that I need to do to get settled. Like, we need the gravel for the cement, Either that or I just keep making money and buy cement. But trying to keep this straight here is kind of... I need to probably build up my platform a little further so that I'm not getting the excess on the ground like I am now with this. But, I mean, that's nothing for that. Here, let's fix this now because it's kind of been a thorn in my side. And, you know, if I miss normally on just cement, then it'll just disappear. Which, you know, I want to get it all in the bucket, but at the same time, you're not going to get it all in there all the time. So I need to probably keep expanding on my platform in order to litigate that, but probably doesn't need to be so far forward. It's just where I parked it. But like I said, I mean, 3 scoops and that thing's full again. So I'm actually moving a lot more dirt than I was before, but at the same pace, if that makes sense. Okay, I need to level this off a little better. Now, by level, I don't know, you know, I'm not very good at leveling with this yet. But yeah, we do need to get this nice and flat because it is too high. So I think I'm going to work on that, trying to flatten that out for a few minutes. And but yeah, I may tear that other setup out because that was kind of temporary until I got this. But yeah, this thing definitely hauls a lot more dirt than the other one, although it ain't the largest one. We'll be working towards it. There won't be any time at all. Okay, that really turned out nice and flat. Okay, good. All right. There won't be any time at all, really, before I get enough money for the other one now that we're moving like this. Of course, every boy when they're a kid has a dump truck like this from Tonka. So, okay, I think I'm gonna square that off right there so that I don't continually do what I'm doing. And you know, dump out on the ground here. We can go all the way up to here. We'll kind of cut this back a little bit. A lot. Okay, there we go. And move all this down. To make sure it's actually snapping when I'm putting it in. And I'm real excited with the YouTube channel because we hit 500. And that's really great. Now, I just need to get my watch time up. And then we can start dealing with ad revenue there. But it takes a little bit of time to get that done, but I think in order to monetize, I have more views, so we're only going to get that with more content. So anyway, hopefully, but you know, it's not all about that, but it is nice to reach those milestones nonetheless. All right, so then we cut that nice and back nice and good. Now I don't know how far out I'm going to keep going. That's a nice platform there right now. I'll probably extend it eventually up to the corner, but I'm not going to run a big old mine shaft this big. So I like I said, I don't know that this is really practical anymore. We did spend a long time setting it up, so I don't really want to take it out, but I think what I need to do is actually turn it that way. So that area there needs to be cleaned out more, and then I can actually take and turn those conveyor belts. So the big box at the front there is not at the front, if you know what I mean. So I might take that on. I'm trying to decide if I want to do it right now, actually. But I'm not sure if I want to change it all up right now. I don't think I do. Let's keep going here with this, and you know, obviously I need a large excavator now, and the bigger dump truck is my next. Will be my probably next purchase. I may go with the excavator first. I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm not sure how long my stream will be. We got some projects going on today in the background, so I'm not really sure what my time's going to be. All right, I've got 141 of these. It could be important for me to continue to pull this forward. But I think the actual mine itself would be probably from about here over as far as an entrance. I should have enough to do all this square. And then keep moving this forward. I'm not going to have enough to get all of it, like all the way forward, until I make some more. And that's where I need the gravel. I don't know how much I'll keep up an actual cement platform. Probably the whole way. Like, I'll probably end up with a cement floor the whole way through it, because it's just easier with this game to end up with a cement floor than it is to leave it dirt. Obviously, we could make it wood, but you know, it's easier to mass produce concrete than it is wood, or excuse me, wooden flooring and stuff. Obviously, nature takes care of mass producing wood, but all right. Okay, let's dig this down just a little bit. Just so I got some. An edge piece to work with. All right. All right, so we're gonna go with some dirt right here, and I'm gonna. I had a little accident here with the. Where I tipped over the. I could tip the. Or the front loader over up in here and made this big divot in the dirt. All right, we need some more. There we go. All right, that should be enough. Okay. Well, we'll still be above it when we put floor in. This area here is probably. I need to go ahead and scoop a little bit more out of there. That may be perfect right there, actually. I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave that. All right, so I need to be concentrating on really at this point from here over as far as digging deeper. So I need to get some form of uniform digging out of my deal here. Alright, so we should be good. I like to park this on an angle. But right there we should be well on the cement. So we shouldn't be getting any issues with it dumping on the ground and creating a mound underneath it. So, but I think I need to concentrate on, from here, make my scoops going, I just took out all the dirt that I just put in. Alright, so that didn't really do a whole lot because I just picked up what I put down. Yeah, I'll probably extend the big part of this further. I need to probably go ahead and do that. I was thinking that I wouldn't have to do that, but it looks like I will. Alright, so let's immediately go back on what I just said. And I want to be able to turn around in the tunnel. And so yeah, maybe we do need a little bit. Maybe the tunnel does need to come all the way out to here. For like a main corridor, right? Alright, I'll tell you what, let's do that. Let's go ahead and level this part out, and I'll put some more block floors in, cement floor. There, that's looking good. Cause yeah, this needs to get back for like I need to be actually parking right there where I'm clearing or turning going down the ramp. So it's just not quite big enough for what I'm doing here and leaving the setup I have there. I know I just said I wasn't going to change it, but I might change my mind on that and just rip it out real quick. If I rip it out real quick, then I can smooth off an area over there and actually put some blocks down and kind of make it that way. Although that trench that I built is good. For the future, so I'm going to leave the trench. It's just where everything else is coming out. You know, all I got to do is just turn it and do the same thing. And then, but I'm going to have to put 4 grates down in order to dump straight into it like I was doing. So it may be that we, I don't know. Hello, Mr. Marks.
Hello, sir.
How you doing? Got the big dump truck.
I see that.
Now I'm in business, man. But it still fills in 3 loads through 3 dumps. so I'm still processing at the same rate. I mean the same number of trips, but just a lot more per trip. So I thought that was funny because I'm like, man, 3. Actually, I think it's full right now. I mean, 130 yards. I was just talking about this thing isn't big enough. This platform just really isn't. It's big, but it's just not very. I did modify my stuff here, but money just starts pouring in with these. Hello, Toby. I was just thinking I need to move this over. I mean, I like where it is. You know what? And I kept saying, nah, I'm not going to do that right now. But I think for sake of space, I don't really need it. I don't need it at the moment like I did, like I was using with the smaller equipment. Because really, yeah, with the bigger dump truck, it doesn't seem that far to drive back to the big plant. No. You know, because it's so big. Seems like it's right next door. No, like. All right. So I'm going to just chop that off, and we're going to need this ramp. So we're going to need this. So I'm going to go ahead and actually work on flattening this area out further so that I can maybe put some sort of sorting operation. Got the and what I was doing is kind of angling it there, but I'm gonna actually place some more flooring down where I was cutting right here. I think I'm gonna do a little bit more, skim through that a little bit. Now that that's gone, oh, I need to probably put a block in here so I don't, for the time being, so I don't fall and I don't back into it. There we go. Doesn't have to be, oops. Okay, there we go. All right, so what I was doing is pulling straight in with the dump facing the end, the open part facing me. Yeah, I got a new truck, Toby. So we wanted to go the opposite direction.
All right.
If you want to kind of maybe
Yeah. I know what you mean.
somewhat line it up. I don't want to be in the dirt because it's the dump thing is like very, very close to being just as wide as the truck. So you want to go a little bit further up on the platform, then kind of, yeah, like right in the middle of the. Yeah, that'll work, I guess. Close enough. But in a minute, you'll be able to go a lot further forward there. I just need to put some foundation down.
Yeah, I'm getting. There we go. I was getting two different pictures. One from my other monitor.
Oh.
Saying you got a full bucket, and
Oh.
the end game one said it would look like it was empty. It's
Oh. That's weird. I guess it didn't sink in yet.
Yeah, it didn't sink, but as soon as you dumped it, sink.
Oh, yeah. Okay, good. All right, so, skim. I've been getting 3 into it. Well, maybe not. You know what? Maybe I'm losing dirt. So I may not have known. Well, I guess we'll find out now while you're looking at it.
Yeah, because I'm halfway right now.
Oh. Well, I was thinking it was taking 3. But it may be, like I said, it may be losing it.
Yeah, you were losing it because I am maxed out over it.
I need that bigger one. I need to go yet another bigger one. Which it's out there. It's there. I just gotta buy it. Just need the money. Money for it. All right, I'm gonna expand on this so that we got more room to park for maneuverability here. We need a zoop mode for this. Like satisfactory. Did the plant work as intended? Oh yeah. Yeah, everything's fine. The other thing I tore down is for space.
And before I was only loading 1 to 1.5 of the lines. Now I'm filling up 3 lines.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's 130. It's 3 times more dirt, I think. Well, no, twice as much because yeah, it's only twice. I don't know. I have to look back at the way they measure because once I get a couple more down here, then you're gonna have a nice, massive place to work here. Hopefully I've got enough. I don't know if I have enough of these. At some point I'm going to have to go get some gravel. So kind of concentrate on digging gravel for a while. But I was looking at my area and I was thinking where would I want to build like a warehouse or like maybe a major parking garage. And it may be over there, down the way there a little bit. There's like a peninsula sticking out. I was thinking it'd be cool to level that off, make a big giant flat spot over there. And there's tons of gravel to get. Okay, there we go. All right, there. Now you can you got some freedom.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I want to concentrate from basically. Here, let me. I'm actually gonna get out and do one more thing. I'm gonna try to make a mark here with a. Really, that is going to be kind of where I want to dig. I think forward.
Okay.
That way, I can kind of. I need to focus on what I'm doing instead of just going in here and grabbing random loads of dirt. Need to have a reason why I'm digging it there, so I can build a tunnel.
Yep.
Now that we've got, I think this opening here is a really nice big area, pretty good sized starting area. That puts you halfway almost again, huh?
That puts me halfway.
Wow. That's crazy. It's hard to test.
Well, yeah, single person, you don't know. After, like you said, your second or third bucket, you go and test, and you go, oh, it is full.
Yeah, and I thought that I had gotten out and looked. I mean, it would have made sense, but it seemed like I didn't think it was full, but then it looked like it was.
Well, honestly, it looks, when you dump that load there, it looks like you could still put another, half a load on.
Okay.
By the visuals, but right now I'm maxed out.
Okay. So the visual isn't maybe.
It's not there.
Yeah, it's not It's yeah.
It's not active.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that word.
Yeah, that word.
I don't. I was just mentioning. I don't earlier. I don't know if you heard me, but I don't know how long I got to stream because we got some projects going on in the house and a little bit later at the house here, so I might need to be off to deal with that. Something came up yesterday, and I was like, God, do I really want to stream today? And I'm like, yes, I do. Well, I don't know. Toby, short is relative. I don't know what short stream means sometimes. Some people would say all my streams are short. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I know where you're backing into, so now I can line up for you, so you don't have to move it this way.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yep. That's cool again.
Yep. Just need a bigger dump truck now. Now, there's only one other one, so once I get there, there won't be anything else I can do. But the mining area grew a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be moving a lot of dirt though.
Oh yeah, I've moved. Not. I haven't played it a ton with the new dump truck, but I did do a decent amount.
A little bit from what I've seen, you moved a little bit.
Yeah, it's funny because you don't notice it when you're playing the game. You don't notice how much you've actually done.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my next goal is yet again another dump truck. And then once that's done, then work on the big excavator. I will not be getting a small. The first excavator I get is going to be the biggest one because That thing is going to be a challenge to learn, and I don't want to. I don't want to waste time. Now, some of what projects we're doing, I may just have to take a break for a minute to deal with. All right. So now, I guess I need to decide, do I want to keep going deeper, or do I want to square that off behind me? The one with the shovel revert, I'm not sure which one's the biggest one. I'm not sure what kind of shovel it has. It's the big one. Oops. Store vehicles, excavators. I'm gonna go with the biggest one I can get, which is what? What does zero swing mean? I don't know what that means. The biggest one's level 60. Well, I'm at level 50 now, so. What does zero swing mean? FS is the other biggest? I don't know. I'm talking about, oh, that's small. Okay, well, looking at the most expensive one right now that I can buy is going to be that one. So, does that FS mean the 8,000? Yeah, I don't have the 8,000 available, but this one right here would be the minimum that I would deal with. Or did I buy this one? No. No. I bought a small one before, I believe. I don't think that was it. Anyway, we'll see. I'll buy the biggest one I can get at the time. It's in the last row. Okay. Anyway, it's going to be a while before I get there. So I'm not in a hurry for that. It's just that's going to be my next equipment goal after a bigger dump truck. You know, and I'll probably keep this dump truck too. I don't know. Maybe not. It may not be necessary anymore. Well, they're just trying to cap the level, I guess. At something. I can see why they would have where they set the level is kind of arbitrary based on where they want it. So I think I might change directions here in a minute and do kind of square off that area behind me there, over there where the smelter is. Oh. Now with that said, I probably need more space, which means I probably need more explosives. Store. Okay. We're just going to buy a bunch of it. All right. And because of let's see. So let's just, I don't know how much of this will go back. I don't want to go back too far, but I'm going to need more room. I mean, the world map that I'm in is a giant place, so I might as well just go ahead and crank it out. You know, there's no need to build in a tiny little spot. That's how I always felt like with Minecraft. It's like, well, you don't have to build in a tiny little spot because the world's big. Matter of fact, it's infinite. Kinda. Not exactly, but... Alright, things are gonna get a little bumpy over there. There we go. That'll give us enough gravel. I was wanting some gravel anyway, so...
Yep. We need the gravel to make more
You
flooring.
need foundations in order to build a building. It's only as strong as its foundation, right? Alright, well, I haven't really shoveled much gravel in there. Into the big one yet. Oop. Might be a little too far forward, I don't know. I mean, you're in a good spot, but... Yeah, I want to go ahead and get some scoops of this here and kind of give myself a little bit bigger platform here. Kind of like I have plans for the map, but yet then I see something and I'm like, oh, yep, got to do that first. Hopefully, you know, the game keeps my interest, and this is only the beginning of this. Oop, that's a little too much. Oh, actually, maybe it wasn't. Probably wasn't. Let me get this little dirt mound behind me out of the way. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Alright, this mound here has got to go. There. It's not level, but hey, that's okay. We'll fix that. At least don't have it too high there. Let's see. I'm gonna push it a little bit. Oh, thanks. Auto save. Alright, there we go. I'll actually take a little bit and build it back up here in a second. So that divot's not so deep there, but kind of took a little too much there. That's okay. I'm gonna actually kind of bring it back up to the what I plan on doing is bringing this platform out, I think. This lower part's kind of the ramp section.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Doesn't mean it won't change soon. It could change at any second. How much is left in that? Well, I guess I can just take this and take and go, bam, get the ore back. It's fine. Okay. This big old front loader and it can't go over that little edge. It's funny. The tires on this thing are as big as a house. And it won't go over that.
You're stuck on the back of the
Yeah.
machine.
Yeah, that's funny. Alright, that's okay. Here, let me, I got my, that's okay. We'll just, I was hoping to kind of overcome that, but not going to happen, I don't think. We'll fix that here in a second. Alright, and we're, just don't have much space right here. I need a third player. Yeah, I'd love to have another player come in, but yep, sure would. But maybe we'll maybe somebody will decide they want to jump in. If not, that's okay. That wasn't really a goal when I started. I just, just playing, and someone's interested and says, "Hey, that sounds like fun," then that'd be great. Well, once I get some more equipment, then I'll look at maybe adding a third player. I don't really have a lot going on at the moment for a third person. I'll think about it. Stick around. Since I just met you, stick around for a little bit, and I may give you an invite. I just like to get to know the people I'm working with first, other than just like the first, second time viewer. You know what I mean? Because I just like to play with people I know, and you get to know me a little bit first and decide how I play and how I stream, and if you think it's something you want to be a part of, you know what I mean? Not that I don't trust anybody, it's just, that's the way I do it. People do it differently, I guess, but kind of learned that with Farm Sim on a server a while back. I had some situations where, in a couple times where, you know, the personality of the other people weren't really compatible with what we were doing. You know what I mean? I mean, Mr. Mark's here. I know his personality. Like, he just run me off the road in Wreckfest. So, you know, despite that, you know, he's here. But no, you know, in fairness, though, I did my share of running him off the road too. So, I mean, we did our share of mayhem for sure. Because neither one of us, like, I don't know, you're probably better at the game than me, but neither one of us were really winning all the races, but we were trying to make ourselves relevant. Right? It's like, well, I might not win, but I'll be part of the conversation. I'll tell you that right now.
Yep.
I know exactly what you were thinking.
There was a few times I know Dave was cursing me.
I know he was. I know. Yep. Known as the guy who made Dave quit Wreckfest.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I like that. Nah, it wasn't.
No, I did not mean to make Dave.
No,
That's,
no, of course. Man, I don't know. Let's see. How much...
I tried to go easy on him, you know. I mean, he's too easy of a target.
Yep. It's like he's right there.
Johnny, I could never catch.
Right. Me neither. Well, I didn't spend. Yeah. There's a lot of people. The fastest ones, no, I couldn't. But here's the thing: I didn't play the game enough to unlock all the fastest vehicles.
Yeah, me too. I was into the third section of trying to win.
Yeah, I didn't want to grind out really myself. I had other things to do. There are those who drove vehicles in the river. I've been in the river before with a vehicle on. No, I don't mind funny things happening, you know, shenanigans, stuff like that. Well, I don't like it when people,
Purposely.
yeah, or, I don't know. One time I had a guy playing with me on the Farm Sim server and I was streaming it, and when I go to stream it, all the work would be done already.
Oh,
So I didn't have anything to do. It's like, okay, he came in and spent like 12 hours that day. That's fine, but now what am I going to do? So, you know, like, he had everything done. It's like, what do I do next? I don't know. If I start a new project, you get that done too. You know, which is, I guess, fine, but if you're trying to make content, it's kind of hard to make content when there's no content to make. You know, well, I got all the work done. What are you going to do? I don't know. Make hamburgers. You know? Okay, I did mess with that game a little bit last night and got the smash burger thing.
oh,
Now, apparently those AI characters that you come in as, they have special sauce that they can't order it. But if you figure out which one of those characters likes what special sauce, then you'll here I'm just then they will give you an extra tip.
ah.
but it's not something you order. You have to do trial and error.
Yeah, yeah.
Like barbecue. Yeah. Yeah, like barbecue sauce. I have barbecue sauce, but you can't order it. So apparently one of those AI likes barbecue sauce. Well, they can't order it, but they like it. So your character, whoever the game randomly picks for you. Oh man, that wasn't a good. That was kind of a hard load to get there. I'm not keeping this level. Okay, there's a load. I'm just main thing isn't trying to make a flat platform over here. I'm just trying to peel it back and give myself some space. And then I'll figure out. I might just take these conveyors that we have here and figure out a way to connect them down to the real plant down there. But I don't know how I would want to go about doing that and what kind of structure would look like if I do that. Because currently I have it set up to drive around. So I may have to dig a trench or something.
Or an overhead bridge type.
Oh yeah.
Pipe pipes up and over.
Oh yeah, I might be able to extend the platform out and actually the bridge section come up right here. It would be a pretty massive looking thing, but that might be a plan. That actually, yeah, because what I could do, if I take and extend this block right here all the way out, this block here, it's going to be pretty high up in the air by the time it gets down there. And then maybe take and go to about where you are, and then make a platform coming up. Maybe it'll have to be past the conveyor belts there. So maybe at the very end down there, make another ramp coming up to the. Yeah, I'll think about that. Wait, can I give you a hint? You are losing a lot of money at the moment. Okay. What, okay, so what are you getting at? What's the hint? Go ahead, hit me with it. Maybe it's something I know about, maybe it isn't. The conveyor belts go into a hopper. So let me show you that right now. So the conveyor belts go into the hopper that is placed right there. So I'm not actually dumping into a hopper directly. I'm dumping on those belts, which is going into a hopper. So are you saying that it's not, it's topping out the conveyor belts and not making it to the hopper? Not a big hopper. Well, not the double, not the dual output. I'm doing the big hopper, but not the dual output. So this one. So I'm using this big hopper right here. So 4 conveyor belts are going into it. Now, are you saying that I'm losing money because the belts are filling up before it gets to the hopper? All right. So, because there's the hopper. So are you telling me it'd be better for me to have a bunch of hoppers right there? Is that what you're saying? Let me see what size these are too. See, these are only 2x. So if I was to increase these to 10x,
That would produce faster.
that would help speed it up faster. I'm not going to change that whole setup right now, but if I could change the
Motors.
oops. Yeah, if I can change the motors, let me see if I've got enough power. 3600 power for 10x. Let's see.
You'll have to figure that one out.
4 times, okay. So 4 times 6. I'm going to have to run a separate power to that to do that. That's fine. I don't care about how much they are. I got the money. I don't. Okay, so I would have to do 2 more. And you know, you got a good point. I appreciate the point. That's the problem is I don't really know how to output from the I don't know if it's easier just to get rid of the things and go with a hopper. Like I could go with what 3 hoppers down here and then run out to this one line right here. I wonder if I could do that. 3 big hoppers, that might work. Yeah. Well, and I would be able to eliminate those power lines. Well, it's going to take me a minute to do it.
Do it. What? Do it.
If you're okay with that, Mr. Marks, while I do
hey.
this.
Oh, hey, do it, bud.
All right.
If it's willing, if it helps your system out, I would do it.
Okay. Wait. Okay. Let me. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take your. I'm gonna look at. I'm gonna follow your suggestion here. Okay. Let's see. I'd be using less power too.
While you're doing that, that gives me time to go get a drink of water.
Oh, sure. Yeah, it'll take me. This will take me a few minutes.
Okay.
Several minutes. Probably. I'm gonna tear out a lot of the stuff so I can rebuild it. I know I may not have to, but I want to. I'd rather tear out all the old. Let's see. You know, what do I got there? That's a 5x. Oh, you know what? And I just did away with the hopper too, didn't I? All right, so there's. Okay. Okay, place 4 hoppers in a row of 2. You talking about putting them long ways, like you talking about putting them. Wait, are you talking about putting it in? Okay, now it doesn't want to snap to that. Talking about how did I do this before? How did I snap these before? Talking about that direction. I don't know why these don't want to snap. Why don't these want to snap on that? Talking about like that. Like this or like this? Oh, like this, right? Yeah, okay. All right, where's the conveyor going out is going to have to face that way. Okay, I see what you're saying. Wait, I can't tell the which way the thing's going here. Let's see. All right, I wonder if I'm up here, if that helps.
Later.
Yeah, like that. But I'll have to move those. You know what? I need to move those over. Hold on. Let me get rid of all this. Okay. So I want to find the center, that area of where I want to be. Now, 4 hoppers that way. Is that going to be wide enough for the dump truck? I guess it is. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Um Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Um so that's going to be wide enough for the Okay. Okay, bear with me, chat, because this is where, I'm would be fairly new to what I'm doing. I'd probably want to place it attached to that. That might be okay. All right. All right. Okay, so that's the center right there. So you're saying put 4 together like that. So I'll put one right there, one behind it, or do I need to spread them out like so I have 2, you said 2 by 2. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay, all right, yeah. Now, will they flow one to another one? Like, I don't know if that makes sense what I just said, but let me see. We want to go over then if I'm going to do 2. Will they flow like if this one's coming out? So I'm by 3 hoppers. Hmm. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then so will those flow together like that? In other words, let's see. if I line up two on two like that, they'll flow together. So will I have 2 outputs or 4? I guess so. It'll go from one to the other. I'll tell you what. Can you dump in the first ones over here a little bit? I don't know if you can back up and kind of. I want to see if it does that. Well, hold on one second. I want to just dump a little bit. I don't know if you can do that. A little bit's like a ton. It doesn't matter if you do. Wait with the dumping. I know you're telling me that. Hold on. I want to test something. All right. A little bit. Is it dumping on your end? Hey, David Moon. It's okay if half of it goes out. There we go. That's good. Okay. All right. So now, did it go to the... Wait.
Oh, I went in the other one, too.
Okay, did it go into this? It did, yeah. So blasted rock. It went through part of, well, it's not powered yet. So I can't tell. Can't tell yet.
It's in 3 out of the 4.
Yeah. So if I put power on the end of both of these right here, will they, that's 1200. It's going to be a little bit, let's see. I don't think I had 1200 power available. Wait, well, because, wait a minute, I might. Okay, power, let me see. So I'm going to go with 2 10x outputs. All right. See, this is actually a really cool part of this game, you know that? Now, I wonder, can I look at my current load? 370, well, no, because it's... Wait, here, I gotta have one blank. I don't know if there's a way to keep your hand. Before you power, take the material back out with the button next to consume. Okay. Well, what I wanted to see is if it will... Okay, so Toby, if I put two of these engines on this side, right here, right? Will that power this and this? Together? And will the ore flow from this wood through this one and through, so the ore will flow through both, right? Okay, all right, that's fine. I need to look at my load. Well, it will power all of them. Okay, all right, good. So then, okay. This is where I need to figure out. Alright. If I merge. I don't really need to merge, do I? All I need is. Turn the 2 hoppers at the truck 180. Oh, to where the, to where the input is on the inside. Okay, I got you. Yeah, or the thing, yep. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Cool,
Well, I got him backward. I got him I think I understand what he's.
Oh, okay. I think maybe I might. If I think you're doing.
Yeah, I don't know. Let me go back up here and see if I'm actually doing what I think I'm doing. No? Okay, I can't see it. Which way am I sending it right now? I can't see that. I don't know which way the arrow's going.
The other way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That way? Oh. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Oh, it'll. Oh, I can. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I see. Okay. All right. Now I see. Okay.
Saying delete the power output.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I think I get it now. All right. So I need to put another block here to make this easy. Or I think place this. Okay. All right. That way I can snap to it. Okay. So what you're saying is take this. Wait, come on. Okay. It's a little bit crazy in the way that it puts things.
Yes.
For me, anyways. Now, what you're saying is I need to go that way? Yeah, that's what you're saying, right? Okay. Alright, I see how to do this then. Alright, let's I have to get a snapping point because I'm on snap build. Okay, let's see. If I understand the snapping right on this. Okay, come on now. Or do I need one more block? I think I need one more block. Over. We're gonna get there one way or another. Like that? I think I got it.
Yep. Yep.
Oh.
Looking good.
So then what I can do is connect them both and only use one generator.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
110 times.
that's nifty. So yeah, 110 times, and I would put that down here on this, beginning of this right here. Wait, no, it's gonna go that way and then come out right. Wait a minute. I wonder, maybe I want them the other way, to start that way and go the other way. Maybe I need to move them to turn them around. No, that's fine. That's fine. So would I put my generator right here?
He says, yep.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Right. Do I have a 2x? I do. Or I think he said left 2x would be, yeah. Oops. I have to put 2x on the other side too, but what I'm trying to do is make sure. Okay, this part right here is going to have to change, I think. So let's at least pull that out for now. I may have to change that part. Let me see. Oh, I think I see what to do. All right, that's fine. I got it. I got that. I know what to do there. Yeah. Yep, I see what... I think I do see that. All right. So now over here, I need to delete a couple of things. I got too many engines here. So that one's going to come in. Let's see. Is that the two? Is that the left one that I need? Yeah. Okay. And then, is it a right that I need? No. It's a left. Okay. A left 2x. Okay. Okay, check that out. Okay, so I'm not going to need these power poles right here. Oops, I just deleted the wrong thing. Oops. Well, you know, yeah, the powers can be moved. I need that left 2x again. Okay, sweet. See, I didn't know it worked that way. That's pretty cool. That is nifty right there. Okay, and then come in through here. Put my, go ahead and put the blocks back. Or something. I like to have my stuff on a foundation. This is taking me forever here. It's kind of cool, though, actually. I learned something. You taught me something today, man.
Yeah, me too.
That's pretty... That's, yeah, I like it. And then I'll have enough power for it. So that's perfect. What we'll do is we'll use this underground here, and I'll place another thing. Okay. So what I need right here is to go... I need to go up. Need up, and then I need a right. Let's see. Will that actually... Is that going to take 2 more or 1 more? Yeah, perfect. What did I just place there? That doesn't look right. Is that a conveyor belt? Yeah, I guess. It's perfect. Oh yeah, man, it does. That is like, okay. Alright, that's sweet. Alright. So power. I'm almost done. See, now I learned. See, I didn't know how to do this. Because I was looking at, okay, how do I make a hopper system? Okay, I can't see. I also don't like my power to overlap with each other. So I don't like the lines to... I don't like the power lines clipping. So I'd rather run them in a square like that.
Yeah.
That way everything's not clipping, because, I mean, as much as possible anyway. I mean, it's never going to be... It's going to clip here a little bit. I can't help that. Load limit 2100. I don't have this on. I think I've got to I probably got to go restart my generator. As long as I can click on, I have enough. I think I might not be connected over here. Let me see. Yeah, I'm not connected right here.
Well, yeah, you're missing a line.
Which is from here
To there.
to here, but it doesn't want to do it. So I may need to, I don't know why that doesn't want to connect. Do I not have enough? It's too far. That's crazy. Okay, that's fine. I have another power pole. It's just, I find that funny that it's not. They need to make those wires a little bit longer.
Just a little.
Now, I might, well, actually, I might be able to delete one of them. Yeah, I can delete this one. Now, what do we have? Still not much going in there. This is going. Yeah, it's definitely coming up. Are these on? Oh yeah. 3,600 out of I got 3,600. Okay. All right. So this ought to be right. I mean, because this motor right here is powering a lot. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Grid load 2,500. All right. So almost there. I think everything's.
Yeah, I saw the stuff from the one disappear, so I'm dumping.
Okay, good. So we should see the whole works going.
Oh yeah, it's working.
All right. Good job, Toby. That's awesome, man.
That's awesome.
Hey, you know what? you did. Thank you. Yeah, you know what? I just might, the next time I play this game, I might just, go ahead and, let you play with us if I got room for 3 people. And once I have enough money or enough stuff to use 3 people. So you might just, like, I don't know whether it's a big deal to you, but you might have earned a spot there to help me. Oh, oops. Dang it.
You need the great, yeah.
I didn't mean to do that. I meant to. Now I'm gonna have to restart it because I delete.
Oh, you deleted the wrong one?
Well, no, I tried to take that block out and I was successful at doing it, but give you 100K. Okay. All right. Well, I think maybe next time I do this, I'll allow you to help me out. So let's. If you want to do that, join my Discord. Yeah, I will. So you or anybody, I'm on your Discord. Oh, you are? All right, dude. Thank you. I didn't realize that. I'm sorry. My bad. Very good. All right, bud. Well, let's see. The next time I do this, then if you're around, then I may go ahead and do that. All right. You don't have to make a bunch. You don't have to do like. It's not like a production thing that I want from people. It's more just building a trust factor, and you definitely have earned that. At least you went a long ways earning the trust factor there. So I appreciate the extra help. Yeah. See, I never thought this would work this way. I never knew. He's right. I probably have. I probably lost millions. Probably lost millions of dollars. You know. He's like, dude. Well, dude, what are you doing over there? He's like, you're losing money. Okay. All right. I am. What? You know, it's like, wait, huh?
Oh, look at all the dirt you got.
What? Losing money? What you talking about, Wills? I guess that shows my age. Coal. I can get rid of this junk here out of my. And silicone. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna be on too. I don't know how long, but for sure. But that's another reason why I'm not. If I was gonna be on the next 5 hours, I would say yeah, probably would have another person join, but I'm not gonna be. So I'm not sure exactly how much more time, but it won't be huge amount from now. I don't want those blocks anymore. All right, I need to smelt that gold. A little more money, yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna do a high temp one right now, but that is true. I concur with that. $9.95. Okay, so we're gonna throw this in here like this and do the so much. Oh yeah, we got a good bit of gravel, and we were losing gravel, like we were bleeding gravel. I'm just going ahead and getting in here and messing with this. Yeah, I'll start separating steel out. Or getting into separating that out soon. Don't think I'm ready to. All right, so we're gonna throw this in here like that. All right. I think it's been a long time, man. My guy over here, he's had time for a nap. I'll tell you what, let's do it this way so I don't mess up the ground. Let me go ahead and scoop and then come up on the, so if you turn around to where the opening is facing out up on the platform, then I can go up there and if that's okay with you. That way if I do lose any, it won't be an issue with the ground there. 'Cause knowing me, I will mess it up there. Okay. I'll probably have to take those wind generators out of there. I think I want to do much more right there. A bridge would be cool though. I'm going to be thinking about that. Oop. Well, I didn't really want to do that, but okay.
Yeehaw.
Alright, well that takes care of that edge.
Yeah.
I should have looked at, honestly, logically, I should have looked at my inputs down there before. But, well, we just got the big truck yesterday, so I haven't done enough to... Alright, so that, I'm going to do just a couple more scoops down here. Oops. I mean, I'm getting faster with the front loader, but still not great. Clean that up. If anything, it might actually be easier to do it to go that way. I'm gonna have to probably wrap it up here soon. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna mute. Okay. All right. Well, I've accomplished a lot then. With the, or we, I should say, not me. Well, that didn't seem like much there, did it?
That one was under half, just under half.
Yeah, that didn't really. I'm gonna get topsoil on this load here. I'm not gonna get this load's not gonna be real good. Yeah, but that's okay. Got ideas to peel back that edge there. I'm looking at the scale of the vehicles now. It's like you need more space. You're playing with tiny little space here and giant vehicles. No. You need to expand. You got to think big in this game. It's hard to think big though. Because Because you're like, okay, you think in one scale, and then you pull out the big dump truck, and you're like, oh,
That's
the other truck can fit in the dump truck. Yeah, it's like, oh, it ain't gonna cut it. It's like those tiny little conveyors right there. Those aren't gonna cut it. I'm gonna need 4 of those in a row. Actually, I might just start placing hoppers. Just start placing like 2 rows of hoppers since they all connect.
yeah.
And you can do a loop. That's the way to. Okay, all right. That might be the way to do it. To put a row of hoppers like a mile long, and then you can start. That's one way of getting power to the whole system, but without having a generator on everything. I don't know. I don't know how that would. And that's the thing. Well, that's not much of a load there. I don't know what I was thinking there. You can handle more than that. Try to clean off some of this junk sticking out here.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
so just
Oh, you. Oh, go. Gotcha. Gotcha. All right. Well, yeah, I was just trying to clean up the top of that, but I don't actually need to dig it with the excavator either. Or, excuse me, the front loader. I can, yeah, you can jump around there and smooth it out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull up that. I don't know if I'll. That's a good divider for me. I know if I leave those there, then I know where the tunnel is that I want. I don't need a full load anyway, because this is already. I may lose some money here, but that's okay. What I need to do is put a bunch of hoppers down below to catch the excess. That's therein why I need a bridge right here. And then, so I can take my loading point from just down there and bring it up here. All right, there we go. Okay, I tell you what, maybe we'll go ahead and smooth that out. I'm gonna probably. Did you fall off?
yeah, I fell off.
Let's. How long have I been on here?
There we go.
2 hours. I hate to only do a couple hours here, but that may be what's gonna happen. Just kind of get rid of some of this jagged looking edges here, because well, I'm not done with this game by any stretch of the imagination, so though I may keep it a little bit short today, well, way short, I'm definitely going to be back. I'll have more time on kind of cut this back a little bit by hand just to make it look better as an edge, because I don't know how far I want to keep going here, but I don't want it to look terrible either. We'll keep this edge kind of going. We'll get some more. This thing area here is just way not flat, so we'll be working on that. All right, well, if I don't accomplish anything else, at least fixing those hoppers is perfect. That's actually really good now.
There you go. It's sort of smoothed off. No really jagged.
Yeah, that's good. That looks good. All right, who knows? I may extend. Hey, Farmer James, can you use a bulldozer to push dirt and level and pile dirt up? Sort of. They're still working on the dozer, James, and they do have graders too. So James is a grader operator. For real. So they do have graders right here. They got those two, James. But those are still a work in progress. But it probably takes somebody who knows how graders work. I think part of the issue is people don't understand how they work. But the dozers, yeah, they got some pretty big ones, pretty good ones. But so in the future, yes, currently not so much. Well, here's the deal: a dozer will push dirt, but it deletes the dirt when it pushes it. But eventually, it will pile up dirt in front of somewhat. Somewhat, it does that, but it's more used for loading. For leveling. So you don't really push the dirt. It more pushes it and deletes most of it. Eventually, it will push some, but it doesn't push all of it. It deletes some of it as it goes, which makes sense. But it is it is good for leveling if you learn how to use it. It's not simple. The leveling isn't super easy, but again, somebody who knows how to operate a dozer probably knows how to keep it level. And so it can't build a stockpile or push a high bank. No. Well, somewhat, but not nearly as much as the front loader. It deletes dirt as it moves it. Because, people weren't necessarily using the dozer, I don't think, to push dirt into a load, a dump truck, as they were. But yeah, maybe there's a way to balance it. I don't know what their thoughts are on all that, but the front loader is. I think this front loader that I'm driving right here is really well optimized. I like it. So the front loader is really, I think, the prime piece of equipment in this game right now. But they're getting there, fair enough. So currently, if it doesn't scoop the dirt, it deletes it. Yeah, I guess that's the way to describe it, right? Now, I had one and I sold it because I didn't have a need for it. But yeah, I'm doing a lot of work with the front loader. I don't have an excavator yet. Eventually, I'll get one of those too, but I want the big one. Or the biggest one I can get. The excavator is going to be a challenge for me to learn. It's not the easiest piece of equipment to learn, for me anyway. But Yeah, probably the grader makes sense to you, as where a lot of people it doesn't make sense. But I've seen people play with it and actually make it work. But I think part of that isn't necessarily that the grader doesn't work. It's just that they don't know how. I definitely want to run the excavator. Yeah. Well, hey, man. You get the. You ever. The game's getting there, man. It might not be there quite yet, but it's getting better. It's getting better, man. I think they got the dirt. It took them a while to get the dirt physics exactly right, but I think the dirt is really great now. The way that the way the dirt functions in this game is pretty good. Now I think they got that in a nice place. But it's been fun in the multiplayer. Yeah, I could probably use the grader fine, but I like to get frustrated with the dirt. Yeah, you would, because you're not used to dirt deleting under you. Although you'd probably like to delete some dirt every now and then. There's probably been some dirt you'd like to delete. The dirt deleter. Yeah, it would take some getting used to, but I think the basic functions of the grader, like which way to put the blade and how to position the blade, I think that's where people get frustrated. That I've seen, I have seen people make it work. That where other people said no, theirs was fine. Dude, if I could delete dirt and sod chunks. Yeah, really, man. If you could delete dirt, man, that'd be. Anyway. Did you did you get your stuff done today, James? That you were needing to do, as far as your work, field work. Imagine you get a job, push that dirt in that ditch, and deletes all the dirt. Yeah, really. Hey, they should. I agree. Yeah, I'd like to see him give you a copy of it too. That'd be great. I wish that would happen. Probably not likely, but you know. Oh, good, good. Well, I've had some issues here today. Since last night, I've got to. I'm not going to be able to. All right, we'll have to see if we can see a noticeable increase in oil in ore, not ore, but well, I will be digging a tunnel here. Um, so right now I'm pulling out pay dirt, James, and okay. So what's happening is we're pulling out coal, pay dirt. This over here is gravel, all right, and then he's going down and dumping it into my system here, right? And then when he dumps it in these four hoppers, it takes it over, it separates out coal, separates out coal right here, okay? And then it goes, okay. Then I go downstairs in the basement. So it's separating out coal, okay? Then it goes into a trommel, which is separating out ores into my wash plant from pay dirt. Okay? So, and then those are going down and getting smelted into ingots. Like it's taking out gold, different here, let me, pay dirt would be, I've got gold ore mainly. I got a lot of dirt here that I have to get rid of, but it also pulls out diamond ore and ruby ore that you can then take and put into a wash plant, which I'll show you in a second, which is right here. So you put your diamond and ruby ore in here, and it brings out the gems from there. Okay. All right. So you got that. Okay. Then that's for pay dirt mainly. Then you go down here. This isn't really being used much right now, so I'm not worried about that. Then you have blasted rock, where the blasted rock will come down and go through a draw crusher, a cone crusher. The pay dirt doesn't do this, but the blasted rock does, which is all the blue rock that you see around. It's not pay dirt. It'll go into that, and then a froth floater, which will separate all the ores out of it, like iron and copper, and it'll go through into the smelter, and then a bar roller, and it will output, right now, lithium, iron, copper, and silver from the blasted rocks. Hey, Grandpa, how you doing, bud? Yeah, it is kind of, James. All right, so I'm not even making steel yet or steel products, but then you have gravel, which comes out right here. That's what the froth floater, it separates gravel from the blasted rock, separates the gravel and the ores from each other. And then currently you take out the gravel, you put it in this thing to make cement. So I got gravel, then I can queue up cement, and then I take out the cement and put it in a cement mixer. And then I can make my concrete blocks and stuff. Anyway, why isn't that? Oh, I'm out of water, so I need water too, which I have to. Oh, I got ads. Man, I was gonna skip those. Okay, I got ads. Be right back here. He might be in ads. All right, so you got to add water to the cement mixer, water and the cement powder, and then I can queue up cement. Which for some reason won't let me do. I want to. Oh. Wait, did I not put cement in there? Where did I put that? Okay, well. Oh, I don't know why these are in there. Where'd I put the cement? Or is it in here? No. Okay, I don't know. But anyway, that's your cement mixer. So currently that's my setup, James. So then the stuff that I don't have would be under production. And there is a water pump. There's no actual lakes right now. But your production, so you got a high temp smelter, oil refinery, you can put oil down. You got a plate shear, rod roller, These are just different. Metal Crusher will take your iron and your aluminum out, I believe. And then it's yeah. I mean that's you got the gist of the game. All right, Mr. Mark. Sorry,
No worries, man.
trying to explain this game so that
Yeah. So other people will like it and move in.
maybe I don't know. Grandpa, how you been? So I'm making a mining tunnel, but this is just the entrance right now. I'm just kind of getting established here. So I will put in supports and stuff. You can get cave not bad. Good. You can get cave-ins, but it's not like the whole thing caves in. It just drops rock out of make a mess on the floor. So, but I'll be putting supports and stuff in, James, to make it look proper. Right now, I'm just trying to clean out an area, get it kind of established what direction I'm going and what I want to do. Because this was all just the side of a mountain when I started. It looked just like, it looked just like the rest of this. When I started, I didn't have there was nothing here. I opened up a big old spot over there, opened up this, but prior to doing this, it looked just like that hillside over there. But I had to start with small equipment too. I had to make money in order to get the bigger stuff, and I'm just not even scratching the surface on that yet. There's a bigger dump truck than this one. Like 4.5 million or something, 4.9 or something like that. I mean, this game's very redundant. I mean, you do the same stuff a lot. But, Farm Sim is too, but a lot of people like to, just kind of chill and play this game. Slowly mine out tunnels and make their millions and build stuff, build a big warehouse. Eventually I'm going to build, I think, if I keep playing it, that is, which I plan on it today, like a warehouse to put my buildings and garages and all that. They do have a basic system for replacing parts on vehicles.
Yeah, which is cool.
Right. So if I go into my inventory, wheels, I've got these parts I can replace. I can change the paint job on them, repaint. But I can change basic parts here. That's getting more and more better. It's getting better. I mean, they've put a lot of work into vehicle physics in this game. It's still got a long ways to go. The roadmap includes trains or remove the wheels and get a hover truck. Yeah. So some of their future plans include trains. What do they call the bucket wheel, giant bucket wheel thing that carves the sides out of mountains. I can't wait to see that. I don't know if you saw the picture with that about on Steam. Farmer Marks.
No, I haven't seen anything to do with the trains. I heard about them,
Mm.
but I haven't seen anything.
No, the trains I haven't seen, but the bucket wheel, or what do they call
No, I
it?
haven't seen that. I haven't,
Oh, it's a,
haven't seen that. The only thing I can think of seeing that maybe what you guys are talking about is
the mach-
big machine that was in Farm Sim
yeah,
a long time ago.
yeah. Dave had it in one of his maps. One of them.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, all right, that would be cool.
That's in their notes. That's in their new. Yeah, this week they said their most highly anticipated machine, bucket wheel, but it's huge. It's massive. I can't imagine how much one of those costs. You remember how big that one that Dave had?
20 billion.
Yeah, I mean, so I'm motivated to make some money so that when it comes, I can play with it. I can imagine that thing will. That thing's gonna move some dirt, man.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But yeah, the trains.
You're gonna have to have a bigger.
Yeah,
Truck.
yeah. So I'll tell you what. For the sake of chat, let me go to Steam and I'll library. Let's see. Friday notes. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah, this thing. Whew. Okay. All right. So it's gonna be amazing. All right. So anyway, let me. I don't know. Um. No, I don't need a browser. What do I need? I need a. I need to show my desktop. Don't I have one of those? Window capture. Okay, let's do it like that. All right. So I'm talking about this dude here,
Oh,
the bucket wheel excavator. Check that thing out, man. And look how big it is compared to that dump truck. That's the big dump truck. Check that out, man. Features on development, power, gear, mods, auctions, better foliage, asphalt drag lines, which I'm not sure, be able to drag a bucket and pick up. Whoa, that would be cool for making roads. Cranes, trains, and drilling. But this right here, that's under it's planned to come in several sizes and fits in more than just the largest pits. That right there is unreal. To me, that's very cool. All right.
and it works off a belt from what it looks like. I see.
Oh, when you're in Steam, check out the guide section. Okay. All right, I'll do that. But anyway, that right there seems really neat to me. Can't wait to see that. They're finally getting to a place now where they've spent a lot of time underneath the hood trying to make mechanics better and, dirt perform better and vehicles run better. Remember they did their vehicle overhaul? Some people were like, well, why are they doing all that? They already got the vehicles. But no, they wanted to optimize vehicles better. And I think they're still working on that. and they had to get the dirt right. And right now it's good, so hopefully they don't do anything to ruin that part, to make it worse. But I think, to me personally, the dirt physics is really good right now. So, now there are weather changes, types of weather. I mean, I'm playing in clear weather, or partly cloudy, and I'm playing with very little night. But I mean, I could play in a blizzard if I wanted to. Oop. And the amount of maps that they have is pretty decent, I think.
Yes.
This is only one of them. This is probably classified as the easier one, I'm sure.
The Arctic's the hardest, from what I've seen.
The Arctic, yeah, the snow map, yeah, that would be rather interesting.
I've got to start one on there.
All right, well, I'll tell you what, I need to probably wrap up my stream here, so I apologize for keeping it short today, but I'm gonna have to probably let it go there for now, or in the next few minutes here. So
I'll dump this load then.
big thanks to Farmer Marks for coming in and playing along. It's been fun today. A little bit shorter than the last couple days, but hopefully Monday or Tuesday I might be back again for some more. So if you're watching on YouTube, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'm going to go ahead and shut YouTube off for now, but make sure you like, subscribe, do all that good stuff on YouTube. I appreciate that. We're going to drop the YouTube and the